की बात है। घने जंगलों घने जंगलों से गुजर घने जंगलों से गुजरता हुआ चूहा जा रहा था। जा रहा था? नहीं, आ रहा था। आ रहा था? नहीं नहीं, जा रहा था।
कुछ आगे भी तो बोलो ना।
बताती हूँ।
एक घने जंगल में छोटा चूचू चूहा रहता था। एक दिन चूचू जंगल में सुबह सुबह उठकर सैर सपाटे के लिए निकला। आहा, क्या सुंदर मौसम है। आहा, आज क्या सुंदर मौसम है। जरा ठंडी हवा का मजा ले लिया जाए। तभी अचानक वहां घूमते हुए एक शेर आ पहुंचा। हम्म। ए चूचू, क्या कर रहे हो तुम आजकल? आ बहुत मोटे हो गए हो। तभी
हाँ हाँ, मुझे मेरी मम्मा चीज खिलाती है, मैं मोटा हो गया हूँ।
शेरू शेर ने सोचा, क्यों ना इस चूचू आज चूचू चूहे को मैं रात का डिनर बना लूं। और उसने तभी एक प्लान तैयार किया। हे चूचू, आज रात मेरे घर में बड़ा अच्छा खाना बन रहा है। मैं चाहता हूं तुम भी आओ, हम लोग साथ में खाएंगे। क्या इरादा है चूचू?
नहीं नहीं, मैं नहीं आ सकता तुम्हारे साथ।
क्यों चूचू, क्यों?
क्योंकि मैं तो अपने फ्रेंड ग्रफेलो के पास साथ डिनर कर रहा हूँ आज।
ग्रफेलो? Who is this ग्रफेलो? ग्रफेलो कौन है चूचू? ग्रफेलो कौन है?
तुम नहीं जानते ग्रफेलो को?
नहीं।
उसके भयानक दांत हैं, उसके भयानक पंजे हैं, उसका भयानक जबड़ा है।
क्या उसका
तुम
जबड़ा
चलोगे मेरे साथ?
क्या उसका जबड़ा मेरे जबड़े से ही भयानक है?
हाँ, तुम मिलोगे उसको? चलोगे मेरे साथ? घने जंगलों से गुजरता हुआ चूहा जा रहा था।
अचानक उस जंगल में चूचू चूहे को एक लोमड़ी दिखी।
यू आर म्यूटेड आरती।
इतनी देर से मैं म्यूटेड ही हूँ क्या?
नहीं, अभी अभी हुए। स्टार्ट विद डॉग।
नहीं, मेरा तो क्या म्यूट
म्यूट
आवाज आ रही
नहीं
क्या?
था, म्यूट नहीं था, नहीं था। कैरी ऑन, कैरी
अच्छा,
ऑन।
ओके। ठीक हो? आज क्या खा रही हो?
अनेबल टू हियर यू। आई एम अनेबल टू हियर यू।
ओके।
हाँ,
बट
नाउ योर साउंड इज
अच्छा,
क्लियर।
तो व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल से स्लोली। ठीक है, आप स्टार्ट करो घने जंगलों से।
घने जंगलों से गुजरता हुआ चूहा जा रहा था।
अचानक तभी वहां पे एक लोमड़ी आई। ठीक है, आजकल तुम बड़े मोटे तगड़े लग रहे हो, क्या खा रहे हो?
आज मैंने चॉकलेट खाया है।
चॉकलेट? ओह, ओके। मैंने आज बड़ा अच्छा खाना बनाया है, क्या तुम हमारे साथ डिनर के लिए चलोगे?
नहीं, मैं नहीं चल सकता। मेरा खाना तो मेरे फ्रेंड के घर में है।
कौन सी फ्रेंड? मुझसे अच्छा कोई फ्रेंड है क्या तुम्हारा?
हाँ, गरफैलो। क्या तुम नहीं जानते गरफैलो को?
नहीं।
नहीं, उसके टेढ़े घुटने हैं, पैर की उंगलियां निकली हुई हैं, उसका जहरीला मस्सा है। चलोगे तुम मेरे साथ? घने जंगलों से गुजरता हुआ चूहा जा रहा था। ला 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 ला।
Yes, Twinkle, you can ask some questions from the audience.
Okay. Yes.
Dipali, Payal, Ritu,
Children, can you tell me how does Garfello look like?
Dipali, Payal, Ritu.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me how does आप बताएंगे मुझे ग्रफेलो कैसा दिखता था?
No, ma'am, sorry to, but actually there is some network issue. That's why I was unable to hear it properly. I'm really sorry
Okay.
for that.
Okay, wait, Aarti, sorry.
Yes, ma'am, Aarti ma'am, there is some, I think, sound.
एक मिनट, एक्चुअली मैम थोड़ा सा नहीं भूलती उस जंगल की। आरती, नहीं भूलती उस जंगल की रात। मुझे याद है वो मंगल की रात। चला जा रहा था मैं डरता हुआ। बोलो हनुमान की जय, ओ बोलो बजरंग बली की जय, ओ बोलो हनुमान की जय, ओ बोलो बजरंग बली की जय। अचानक एक जंतु प्रकट होता है। उसके भयानक दांत हैं, भयानक पंजे, भयानक जबड़ा, टेढ़े घुटने, पैर की उंगलियां निकली हुई, जहरीला मस्सा, संतरी आंखें, काली जुबान और शाही रंग का कटीला शरीर।
मैं तुम्हें खाने आया हूँ।
बचाओ, बचाओ, भागो, भागो। वो आगे, मैं पीछे, मैं पीछे, वो आगे, वो ऊपर, मैं नीचे, मैं नीचे, वो ऊपर, वो डाल डाल पे, मैं पात पात पे, वो पात पात पे, मैं डाल डाल पे। ला 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 La 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 la. This was the fictional story based on the fantasy,
Very
and
nice.
there was a fictional character that is Garfello, and the message here we can give what we think we can create. The mouse created an imaginary image of the mouse, and in later
Garfello.
story, हाँ, Yes.
Very nice. And I just love the character. Aarti, you just nailed it. I really love that.
Thank you.
It was superb, amazing. Really. Very nice. Yeah. Um, Deepali, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yes,
So you're doing solo, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. What about Payal and Ritu?
Ma'am, I'm not yet prepared. So once I'm prepared, either I will send the video or maybe in a day or two.
Ma'am, I will perform solo.
Okay. Yeah, Dipali is here. So after Dipali, Ritu will start. Dipali, please start. You're
Yes,
on mute.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Just a second.
मैं यहाँ बैठी हूँ।
Long, long ago, there lived a tortoise and two storks. Near a pond in a forest. They were best friends. The tortoise was very talkative. Days passed and soon the summer arrived. Trees in the forest started drying. The pond were also drying up. The storks decided to fly to a better place where they could get food and water. When they had gone to the tortoise to say goodbye, the poor little tortoise started crying. The storks could not see him crying, and so they came up with a plan. They bought a long stick and asked the tortoise to hold the stick in the middle with his mouth. The stork the storks warned the tortoise not to open his mouth because if he did, he would fall down. The tortoise promised the storks that he would not talk. The storks held the stick at both the ends with their beaks and flew together. The storks started flying higher, higher, and higher. They crossed the villages. They crossed the villages, valleys, and fields. The tortoise was waiting to talk, but he remembered the promise and kept quiet. Soon they were flying over a town. The people of the town saw the storks carry the tortoise. They started clapping and shouting. This made the tortoise angry. He could not control his anger. He opened his mouth to say something and thud, fell the tortoise and died. The moral of the story that we should not talk if not required. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Well done. Very nice. Only a little of voice modulation today I will show you. So that can be done so that, and as I told you that if we do not put any music in between or something, so it is very difficult to hold on to the audience, you know. They will easily
Yes,
get
ma'am.
distracted. As I told you that our subconscious mind, it will get diverted towards anything which is happening around. So music actually helps that subconscious mind to uh, not get deviated anywhere else. So little of music, something should be there. Maybe tongs, spoon, anything. Maybe you can ask the children to clap sometimes so that every now and then you are checking the attention of the students. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, it was very nice. Yeah. And also you can keep audience engaged by asking little questions.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Also a little of facial expressions. We can improve on that part. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Will do.
Well done. Ritu. Yes, Ritu.
Okay. Hello, kids. How are you all today? Good. That's great.
Ritu, ma'am,
So, are you
just a
all...
second. Yes. Okay, fine. Yes, carry on.
Hello, kids. How are you all today? Good. That's great.
This is not coming, like voice is very slow. Can you beat it harder so that we can hear? Why is it not audible?
Not coming, ma'am?
Your voice is coming, but इसका आवाज क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? मुझे ही नहीं आ रहा है, ये सबको नहीं आ रहा है. We are not able
नहीं
to
आ
hear. हाँ, we are not able. कुछ like अच्छा loud noise होना चाहिए. डमरू है तो देख के ऐसे लगता है ना कि it should have some loud noise.
We will have a story time, story time, story time. We will have a story time. 1, 2, 3. Be ready and take your seat. Take your seat. Take your seat. Be ready and take your seat because it's story time. So are you all ready? Yes. Once there was a shepherd boy who took all his sheep up to the mountain to eat some grass. One day he was sitting and getting bored, so he thought of playing a prank. He started shouting, "Wolf came, please help me, wolf came. After listening this, all the farmers working under the hill came running to help the boy. When they reached, what did they saw? No wolf was there. They got very angry. But the boy, looking at the farmer's face, started laughing. Look at their face. He started laughing. The farmers got very angry and they left in anger. Next day, again the boy was getting bored. What to do? What to do? Let's play the prank again. He played the same prank again. Wolf came, please help me, wolf came. After listening this, all the farmers came running to help the boy. And what did they saw? No wolf was there. They got very angry. They shouted on the boy and said, "Why are you playing such pranks? Next time if wolf came, we are not going to help you. Don't do this next time." They got very angry and they left. And the boy, he was keep on laughing. After a few days, the boy was with all his sheep on the mountain again to eat some grass. And then what happened? A real wolf came and started attacking all the sheep. The boy got very scared, started climbing up the tree to save himself. And he cried, "Wolf, wolf, please help me, please help me. I am not lying, please help me. Wolf is there, please help me." The farmers listening this, but they did not trust the boy. They told, "No, we will not go to help him because he was lying. No wolf is there. It's become a habit for him." And what he saw, the wolf started attacking on the sheep and he killed few of them. And the boy felt helpless. He won't able to do nothing. Then the boy realized that lying is a bad habit. If you lie, people will not believe you. So you should always speak truth. Kids, did you like the story? Yes. Now, are you all ready to answer questions? Okay. Who cried wolf, wolf, wolf? Shepherd boy. Yes, good. Who came to help the shepherd boy? Farmer. Yes, good. Who attacked the sheep? Wolf. Good. You all listen the story carefully. That's a great job. Okay, kids. Bye-bye. We will meet next time.
Very good, quite interactive. Very nice. Yeah. Only there was a little problem of the music sound, whatever, like we were not able to hear that. But if you just include a little in the beginning, in between, you know, just to create a difference between the pitch.
How to include in between?
You can add any 4 lines which you can sing and you can clap. Okay. है ना, जैसे कोई story, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, तो इस तरह से उनका एंथू बना रहेगा. You ask them.
मेरा एक सवाल था कि अगर स्टोरी के बीच में म्यूजिक देंगे तो स्टोरी का फ्लो ऐसे वो नहीं हो जाएगा, मतलब
नहीं, जैसे आप देखते हो ना एपिसोड्स में ढन 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 this kind of, you know, so that they अगर एकदम से मेरा ध्यान कहीं गया है ना तो वो ध्यान वापस आ जाता है ना. जैसे व्हाट यू कैन डू कि जैसे आप कुछ सेम चीज रिपीट कर रहे हो तो एवरी टाइम यू कैन हैव अ टन एंड समटाइम्स यू कैन हैव टन टन 2 times and then टन 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 3 times. तो ये कैलकुलेशंस को इन्वॉल्व करने से they know कि they have to calculate. Their focus is on the story in different ways, not only listening but maybe the calculations है ना? Like you can tell the audience ki whenever I do like this, clap once. Whenever I do like this, clap twice. Whenever I do like this, clap thrice. So that way they will be involved. They'll be a part of your story. You will not allow them to think about anything else. Okay. Yeah. Padma Shri.
Ma'am, I will record and send it to you. Sorry, because I was not keeping well. That is the
Okay.
reason.
No problem. So I'm playing a video today. You all have to watch that video where you will get a little more idea about how you can work on the in your story. Just a minute.
Simple way of giving the story a little bit of vocal variety. So this session is all about finding different voices for the different characters in your story. It's a really simple way of giving the story a little bit of vocal variety. They don't need to be really exaggerated character voices. It can be just enough to give just a little flavour for the different people or animals speaking in your story. Now, for some people, this comes very naturally, but for others, it requires some practice. And I've got a really nice, simple way of working on character voices by linking the voice for that character to imagining talking from a different part of your body. And what this means is you can rehearse the voice for that character, link it to a part of the body, and then when you get to that bit in the story, you can just very quickly access that voice by imagining speaking from that part of your body. So there's probably a kind of almost infinite variety of different types of sounds you could make, imagining coming from the different parts of your body. But what I'm going to go through with you is a sequence that I learned many years ago and I've found very, very helpful over the year for quickly finding different voices for different characters. So I'm going to start with a kind of warm-up. I would strongly recommend you don't sit there and watch, that you get up onto your feet and copy me, because by doing it, that is how your body learns how to do this. So if you can, stand up, and just like we were in the vocal warm-up, stand with your feet nice and hip width apart, legs soft, knees relaxed, not locked, pelvis easy on the top of your legs. Give your belly a rub just to let go any tension. Standing up nice and tall and relaxed. So let's start just by putting our hands as low down as we can on our belly. And we're going to focus on this area of the body. And we're going to make a really kind of low, almost growly kind of a noise on a "aw" sound. So after me, "aw." Good. So you're really trying to imagine that growl coming from deep, deep within you. So we're going to do it again. And this time, after we've made the noise, we're going to say something from the story. We're going to say, "I'm going to gobble you up." But we're going to imagine that we're speaking from that same place that we made the noise. So something like this. "Oh, I'm going to gobble you up." Your turn. Good. Okay, let's move up now to thinking about our whole bellies. So sort of rub your hands around as if you've had a really delicious meal, and maybe just move your hips a little bit. Keep that area all mobile. And the sound here is "whoa." Can you do that? Whoa. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to use the same phrase after we've made the sound. "Whoa, I'm going to gobble you up." Good. So you're really imagining speaking from that place in your body. Okay, let's move up into the ribs. So give your ribs a little rub. Just bring your attention to this part of your body at the front and at the back and at the sides, whatever you can reach. And the sound here is another O sound. So just imagine that sound coming through your fingers from your ribs. O, O. If you can, imagine, see if you can feel the vibrations under your fingers as you make the sound. So we're going to make the sound again, and then we're going to say our little phrase. Oh, I'm going to gobble you up. Good. So I hope you're getting the hang of this. We're going up a little higher now into the chest area. So just give yourself a really light tap all over the chest area and the collarbone. And it's a lovely little light, bouncy, oh, oh, oh sound. Oh, 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 oh. Good. So let's do it together now. So we'll make the sound and then we'll speak from that place. Oh, 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 oh. I'm going to gobble you up. Good. Okay, into the neck area, which is a very delicate area of the body. So just be very gentle, but give your neck a little stroke, a little bit of love, a gentle, gentle little massage. And let's imagine a lovely warm ah sound coming out of your throat, and maybe smile a little as you do it. Keep it very easy, very light. So, ah, ah. And now with our phrase, ah, I'm going to gobble you up. Good. Okay, and up into the mouth. So give your jaw another little massage. We're going to do a nice E sound here. So E, E, and then E, I'm going to gobble you up. Good. And a little higher up still into the nose. We're going to go all nasal, and we're going to go make a kind of witchy sound. Nya, nya, nya. Nya, nya, nya. Really feel that coming through your nose. Nya, nya, nya. Nya, nya, nya. I'm going to gobble you up. Good. And now the area around your eyes, so the top of your cheekbones, give them a very, very little gentle massage with the tops of your fingers and all around the eye area. And you can also take it back around the back of your skull, so like a lovely sort of bright band up here. And the noise here is pay. So a really nice bright sound shooting out of the area of your eyes. So pay, pay, pay. Okay, so let's do the sound and then our phrase. Pay, I'm going to gobble you up. And just two more. The next one in the middle of our foreheads. Imagine there's a kind of dot in the middle of your forehead, and the sound is coming from that place with a little e, e, e. So it's like this kind of laser beam coming out of the middle of your forehead. E, e, e. And let's make the sound and say the phrase. E, e, e. I'm going to gobble you up. And finally, we're going to imagine a kind of golden sound coming out of the very top of our heads. And this is a ree sound. Ree, ree, shooting up like a firework up into the sky. And with this one, it can start out of the top of your head and then it can come all the way back down through your body into your lowest registers again. So something like this. So you're imagining the sound traveling through your body. Have a go. Good. And let's just try and speak our phrase just from that golden sound at the top of our heads. I'm going to gobble you up. Good. So I hope you've got the idea of making the sound attached to a particular part of your body and then imagining speaking from that place. So if we think about the characters in the Skinny Granny story, let's think first about the animals. We've got the fox and the wolf and the bear. So I'm going to explain how I used this system to find a voice for each of them in the story. So I'm going to suggest that you just sort of copy what I'm doing for now. But of course, you don't need to use the same voices as I did. You can find a different voice for each of the animals that feels right to you. So let's start with the bear. So I decided the bear was low and growly and all about his stomach. So I'm going to try and access that really deep sound at the bottom of my belly. So I'm going to start with just finding that place. And then I'm going to use the phrase from the story. Oh, have you seen Skinny Granny? Give it a go. Okay, good. And then for the wolf, I decided the wolf was lean and hungry and his ribs were showing. So I was going to look for a sound coming from that area, from the ribs, and then maybe give it a bit of huskiness as well. So let me find the sound first in my ribs. Oh, oh. Have you seen Skinny Granny? And then add maybe a little bit of huskiness. Have you seen Skinny Granny? Give it a go. And the fox. So for the fox, I decided we'd have a bit of a higher voice, and it would be all about the mouth. The fox is cunning and he speaks well. So let's have a think about the E sound up here. E, E. Have you seen Skinny Granny? Good, good. Well done. So now we've got the three animals' voices placed in our body. When they come up in the story, we can think of that placement and speak from that place, and hopefully we'll access a kind of similar voice each time. So if we imagine the journey through the forest when they're saying, I'll just sit here and wait. Let's see if we can say that in each of our three character voices. So first with the bear, I'll just sit here and wait. And then the wolf, I'll just sit here and wait. And then the fox, I'll just sit here and wait. So for Skinny Granny's voice, often I find it's quite a good idea to have the main character in your story in a really kind of comfortable middle of your register kind of a voice, because you're probably going to be accessing it quite a lot. So we could experiment with Skinny Granny. Let's see what it would sound like if she spoke in some different places in her body. So let's imagine she's saying, "Oh no, you don't want to do that," coming from this nice round whoa place. "Oh no, you don't want to do that." Your turn. And let's imagine she speaks from that lovely ah sound coming from the throat. "Oh no, you don't want to do that." And let's imagine the bright sound from our eyes. Pee! Pee! "Oh no, you don't want to do that." So for this story, I actually decided to make Skinny Granny's voice really high and bright, which is maybe not what I'd usually do for a main character voice. So she spoke really brightly and up here coming from the eyes. "Oh no, you don't want to do that." But you can make your own decision about where you want Skinny Granny's voice to sit and where it will be comfortable for you to tell the story. So we're going to finish off by just saying a few things that Skinny Granny would say. I'm going to say it in a neutral voice first, then I'm going to say it in my Skinny Granny voice, and then I'm going to invite you to say it in your Skinny Granny voice. So she might say, "Goodbye, dogs." "Goodbye, dogs." "I'm off to see my daughter and my granddaughter." "I'm off to see my daughter and my granddaughter." "Oh no, you don't want to do that." "Oh no, you don't want to do that." "Oh no, what am I going to do?" "Oh no, what am I going to do?" And finally, "I'm sure she'll be along soon." "I'm sure she'll be along soon." Good, well done. So I'm going to leave you to find your own voice for Skinny Granny's granddaughter if you want her to speak in the story, because she'll probably be explaining about the pumpkin. You can keep it very close to your own normal speaking voice, or you might want to find a different place in the body for her to talk. I'll see you on the next lecture.
Okay, so we will do
So
a
in this
little
lecture, we're going to focus on
we'll do a little of practice for this. So we all will be doing 5 voices. Okay. All the 5 short vowels. E, o. Okay. Try to give these 5 voices E, o from different parts of your body. Okay. Just try doing that. Coming from your tummy, lower portion, and then gradually shift and try to give these 5. Means all your 5 E, o should have different pitch starting from the lower tummy and gradually moving upside. Okay, let's start with Aarti. Can you try? Just try 5 sounds in 5 different pitches. Feel that, है ना? आपको feel करना है कि वो आवाज कहाँ से आ रही है. You have to feel that आपका जो voice आ रहा है वो कौन से body part से आ रहा है. So we will move from bottom towards up.
Can you repeat once more?
E, o. 5 sounds.
E, I, O.
Okay, I'm giving you 2 minutes. Everybody practice first. है ना? Close your eyes, feel the voice and speak and practice for 2 minutes and then let us just see how everybody is doing. Okay. Whenever you are saying these 5 sounds, so आपको 5 जो आपकी आवाज निकलेगी वो अलग अलग टोन में होगी क्योंकि आप जो वॉइस फील करोगे वो डिफरेंट बॉडी पार्ट से आ रहा है. अगर नोज से आ रहा है तो उसका पिच अलग होगा, है ना? So just 5 minutes you can take, practice and let me know if you can give 5 different sounds. Pitch.